Hello, everyone. hello. Good evening. How's it going? Rare we get to talk on a Wednesday. I hope you're all doing wonderful. I'm so happy to be here. Hello, Mel. Hello, Damien. Oh yeah, Mel, we're watching a movie tonight. I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I've been talking about it with Dallas. I talked about it with Dallas earlier today. And I invited him, and he might join us. But within the last 30 minutes, I forgot. So, do you want to watch it around like 9? Is that too late for you? Cool. That sounds good to me then. Awesome. Hello, Orange Shy Guy. We're watching Rope. It's an Alfred Hitchcock movie from the 40s about two gay guys who kill someone and then hide the body in the living room, and then they throw a party and they try not to get caught. Crazy premise, and I'm very fascinated by it, so we're gonna watch it. I want to be watching more classic movies, especially stuff shot in Technicolor. Is this because of that Matt Baum video? 150%. Yes, absolutely. I'm literally going to make a list of movies and old shows that they recommended that I want to watch. I really want to watch Tales of the City. I heard that is really good from Matt Baum as well. They had a video about PBS and that show. It was like a gay-ass show on fucking PBS. Like a serialized gay show. It's crazy. In the 70s, maybe the 80s. I don't fucking remember. Long time ago. Long enough ago that it was crazy. And the Republicans had so much to say. Some things never change. Miss Fluffy Kitty, hello. What's up, Clefable? Sweet Toilet, Orange Shy Guy, Jelly Scoot. Yes, the big Labubu is babysitting the baby Labubu, who is also sitting with Sableye. We got a big group going. I feel like Sableye and Labubu, they're very similar. I wish this Sableye plushie had a toothy smile. But alas, it does not. It's been a hot minute since I could catch a stream. I'm so happy. Hello, and you have a grapefruit. Isn't that crazy? We got some new sub badges recently. So you're a grapefruit. Neutrogena pink grapefruit face wash. That shit tore me up. My skin. That was the first time I had ever washed my face. Like, with that. Well, my mom used to wash my face with Cetaphil when I was a kid. And my underarms. Because I would get, like, keratosis pilaris under there, and I still do. But she tried to get rid of it with Cetaphil. And then, yeah, when I was a teenager, I started getting pimples. I got one pimple in the middle of my nose in, like, the last few days of 8th grade. And I was just like, I'm becoming a man. I need to, like, start taking care of myself. I need to be wearing deodorant and washing my face, and how do I deal with acne? This is scary. Being a teenager is hard. Like, it was so overwhelming to me. And I had like one zit, but it was like right fucking here. It was red and had a pus. It was ready to pop, but my dad was like, don't pop it. I couldn't help myself. So I rocked it for like 2 fucking whole days and it wouldn't go away, so I finally popped it. But I was like, okay, what? I need Proactive. Like, that's all I knew. But my dad was like, you don't need that. And I'm not putting my fucking phone number and debit card information through a TV commercial. So we went to CVS. Well, we went to Duane Reade, if I'm really being authentic here. We went to Duane Reade, and which is bought by Walgreens and stuff. And I got Neutrogena pink grapefruit face wash because I saw it on all the Teen Nick commercials. and I used a washcloth and I scrubbed my face so hard. It was raw. Like, it was bad. I was way too tough on my skin. Yeah. And that's it. Hello, Richard Lex. Party I was at last night was outside. I have so many mosquito bites today. That sucks. That sucks. 23andMe is bullshit. I got an email yesterday that was like, you have new DNA relatives. And of course it's like 7th cousin. And I'm like, twice removed. And I'm like, I don't care. But I was looking at the ancestry things. I was like, because sometimes they update it to be more accurate. And they told me I have more Neanderthal DNA than 50% of their entire customer base. And then they said a bunch of shit that was like, you're less likely to get bit by mosquitoes. Not true. You're more likely to have a bad sense of direction. Not true. I get bit by mosquitoes like crazy. I definitely know how to direct people better than anyone I know. I have great sense of direction. There was some other stuff that I was like, that's literally not true. Just a bunch of bullshit. Ridiculous. I need to get my data removed from their fucking database. I also need to look into a class action lawsuit from them because there was a data breach and I never filed a claim with them to get money. That shit, I got that shit for my 18th birthday 10 years ago. So naive. Would never do it now, but it didn't seem so harmful back then, you know? Oh well. I'm getting a Facebook class action lawsuit payment soon. I'm trying to think of how many I've signed up for a few over the years because of TikTok. There's this one woman on TikTok who lets you know about them, and suspiciously, she wasn't on my algorithm for like a full year, and now she's been back on it. Some of you may know who I'm talking about. She's an Asian woman. And she's always like slightly whispering, like she's telling you a secret. I gotta live. I love her videos. And there was a Neutrogena sunscreen lawsuit because a batch of sunscreen got contaminated with like literally like toxic waste. And I don't remember if I had even used it, but I looked at my lot number and I had a batch, so I got like $35. And then there was something else I feel like I signed up for, but I don't remember tracking to see if I even got anything from it. Because it was like gonna be so insignificant, like under $10. So I was just like, I don't fucking know. But there's so many that I bookmark and that I forget to do that are like big ones. There's a big one for Google right now, and I think like the average person I think can get like $1,000 or something from it. Cause it's pretty crazy. And you straight up don't need receipts for a lot of them. Yeah. I feel like as long as you're not like claiming like an insane amount, you don't need the receipt. But like if I needed, I had the photo. I literally had the product like in my possession still, because it was like pretty recent. Like I'd only bought it like 2 months prior, when the lawsuit came out or something. So, but yeah, most of the time you don't. But I feel like if you're like claiming like a huge amount, it would be best to have a receipt. That's why, honestly, I try to buy most of my shit online, or like if I go to a restaurant or like a store and it asks for a receipt, I choose email because I lose those paper receipts and they're counting on that shit. But if I get them sent to my email, I can just search the product in my email and find the receipt. I do that when I'm like filing my business expenses. I just go through my email and look for purchases, really. Hi.
Come here, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, Ruby. They're so happy. Dallas was running an errand.
Okay.
Dallas was buying weed. So he was gone for like 20 minutes.
I left it in the car. I have to go back and get it.
Jimmy, have you ever eaten catfish? No, I haven't.
Rippy.
I don't really like most kinds of fish. I'd be open to. I'm open to trying most things at least once. But A lot of fish I can't do. I like salmon. I like calamari.
What the fuck was that?
Calamari. It's
Calamari.
Italian, right?
Calamari is?
Yeah, I don't know. I assume so.
Calamari is what? Swordfish dolphin? What is? No, that's mahi. I don't know.
No, calamari is octopus, I think.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm so not well versed in seafood.
Maybe it's squid. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, it's like something like that.
Right.
Right. Anyways.
Takoyaki, I love. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, that looks so fucking good. And then I eat like 2, and then
He's eating my ear.
sensory-wise, it starts to be a problem for me. I'm like the texture, I don't know. But like the breading and the sauce makes it look so good.
I love you.
So I usually, I haven't had it in years because I'm like, I never finish it.
I miss you so much. Can't believe I left without you. Oh. I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze him tight. Don't you get that?
Yeah, I do.
Like aggression?
Yeah.
Like...
Takoyaki is yummy, but when you see a tentacle, it's a little yeah.
What did we have with your dad?
Calamari.
It was good.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had it.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it. That's why I was like really pushing you to try it because I was like, he will like this.
Yeah,
it was big though.
Ground.
It was
He pushed way too hard.
It was big calamari. Yeah. It was the biggest calamari I'd ever had. It was like onion ring size. I'm used to having it like really tiny at like a boardwalk.
Oh my buddy. That's my buddy right there. Oh, we're best friends.
I'm not a big sushi person. I do like a sashimi salmon dipped in a sauce.
I'm a poser when it comes to sushi. I like California roll, like imitation crab bullshit.
We had not Taco Bell. We had In-N-Out last night.
Boy.
And it was so good. I had 2 double doubles.
I don't care that much about In-N-Out, personally.
I thought of you, Mel, when we had it. I was like, oh, Mel would love this.
I'm kissing my own hand here.
Yeah.
Kiss the ring.
Can we get some in October? Yeah, of course.
No.
Okay, we'll go without you.
Yeah, okay. Were you walking?
Hannah will drive. Remember that one ASMR girl who got in controversy for eating that? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had lobster. I've never had like crab, I don't think. Not that I'm aware of. No, you're gonna leave them in here.
That's fine.
I don't want you to leave them in here.
Alright. You want this in the bathroom?
Sure.
Is it here?
I don't know. I probably brought it in here for something.
What are we playing today?
Stardew Valley.
God, he's such an attitude. It's really fucking wild, dude.
I don't know why. I'm like,
Why you fucking hate me?
no, I don't hate you. Stop.
Alex, look at it!
But I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. That's all. Jesus Christ. He knows that he comes in here and disrupts my flow and everything. He knows he does it. No, stop. Don't go whatever. He's hiding a fucking smirk not being on camera. He knows he comes in here and derails everything and overstimulates the fuck out of me by riling up the dogs so they're barking behind me. He knows what he does.
Bye, guys.
See you later. You do look buff as hell.
I'd be representing the bye guys.
Guys, not in front of the bush.
Oh, they've seen enough.
Alright. Bye-bye. Love you. I think I'm gonna delete my Facebook. It literally, I literally just open it. I know what I'm gonna see. It's mostly AI. Like I was on Facebook on my on my computer on browser a few days ago, and I literally could not see posts from friends. It was all there was like no option for like a for you or a following. It was like only pages with AI generated movie posters that I wasn't even following. And it's always Ratatouille. And it's never says Ratatouille. It's like Rat Willy, Ratatat, Rat 2, Ratatouille. It's crazy. It's the most insane shit ever. The only time I ever see posts from like friends on Facebook is if I open it on my phone. And then that, of course, especially in light of recent events, just it makes me fucking want to rage. Like, I'm just so like, wow, everyone I know is from back home, or like relatives I don't speak to often, are just the worst. It's driving me fucking crazy. So I literally, like, I open it. I don't understand why I do it. Like, I open it knowing I'm gonna get mad. It's almost like my brain's like, but what if? What if there's an update and they change their mind and they're not shit anymore? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what it is. Like, why I go back to it. It's like it's not like a dopamine loop. It's almost like my brain is almost addicted to the rage bait. Like, my brain is looking for the endorphins of being fucking pissed off. It's very weird. So I really need to just delete it. But it's annoying because I do use Facebook to log into shit as well sometimes, because I just set it up years ago. Does it affect your Instagram? Because, like, I like using Facebook as like a secondary like security thing for Instagram. I just don't know. That's the only reason why I haven't gotten rid of it, really. And then also, like, seeing my little cousins. I just don't know if it's worth it to keep, though. Because literally, there's just literally, like, never a time where I truly never leave Facebook happy that I went there. Ever. And I don't even really check it that often. Like, the first time I checked it in months was like this past week. Truly. Like, I just don't check it. I'm pretty sure they're linked in the metaverse, of course. What I hate is that Facebook or Instagram for a while was auto sharing all of my shit to Facebook. I'm like, I don't want any of these people fucking knowing what I'm up to on my day-to-day. Like, I just don't care. I just don't want that. Hold on. We have these fucking 3 dogs. They're very cute. There's this guy that lives, he's like our neighbor. Like, he lives right across from us in the hallway. And he doesn't leash his dogs, like, really ever. And we've called him out on it because, like, where we live is like a really, really urban, busy area. And, like, one wrong fucking turn, people come flying up our street, and there's a lot of blind spots because they also have the dumpsters in front of our street and stuff. And he doesn't leash his dogs, and they just, like, kind of run wild. And I'm like, they're gonna get hit. They're gonna get hit, especially when it's at nighttime. And one time we were like, dude, you should really leash your dogs. Like, you put your dogs on a leash. He's like, I have a leash right here. I'm like, well, it's not on them. Like, what's the fucking point? And sometimes he will leash them, but more often than not, they're not on leash still. And like we've opened our front door to walk the dogs before, and the 3 dogs are running down the hallway, and like they almost run into our apartment because like we just happen to open our front door at the wrong time. And it just sucks. It just fucking sucks so much. And he's such a fucking dude. Like, it's such a fucking straight guy, pompous fucking attitude about, like, it's just arrogant and irresponsible and selfish. Like, so Dallas is gonna go walk Ruby right now, but I think his dogs are on a leash right now. But Dallas is just gonna wait till they come back inside, because it's like, and there was one time where this was like 2 days after like we had called him out about not leashing the dogs, and I was in the hallway and I was holding the door to go outside, and he walked through and he was like, "How are you doing?" Like, and I smiled at him because I'm not gonna be rude, but it was kind of just like, "Hey, how are you?" And like just walk past. Like, you don't actually have to fucking respond. So I just was just like, and then he goes, "I said, how are you doing?" So fucking scary. I literally hate men so much. I hate men. Oh my god, it was so like, fuck you. Like, you're literally never gonna be in the right in this situation. You're just an asshole. Yay, good luck today. But yeah, he just drives me nuts, and it's really, I just get so, there's a couple people that don't leash their dogs on our floor or in our building, and it really bothers me, especially like when I see them. On Christmas Day, I was standing on our balcony, and I was on the phone just talking to my aunt, because it's the only place I get service in our building is standing outside. So I'm standing outside and I'm just like people watching, and there's this guy, and he has 3 dogs on leash and then 1 off leash, and he's walking the dogs, and then one of them is like just walking away from him, like easily like 40 feet away. Like, it was really far away from him, and he was calling for it. It wasn't coming back, and it was like running up to all these strangers and like getting in their face and stuff. And it was a very friendly dog, but like, what if it wasn't? What if it wasn't? Or like, what if the stranger is a fucking weirdo? Or like, what if it's going and eating like rotten meat? Like, there's so many like things your dog can get into. And then it was also like literally in the middle of the street at one point, and I'm like, a car's gonna hit that dog. Like, I'm just watching this like poorly trained dog not be on a leash. Like, it's literally against the law. Hi, buddy. I know they left, but it's okay. They're gonna come back. Oh, buddy, it's okay. It's okay. I know. Ruby left too. I know. It's so weird. She's just gonna get some exercise, okay? She's a little bigger than you. She needs a little bit more exercise to really get all of her shit out of her system. You're so little. You burn enough energy jumping on the couch. Okay. We'll go out later. Okay. Oh, baby boy. I know, it's okay. Yeah, Ruby and Soda are pretty reactive, which sucks. So we always have them leashed. But it's really annoying when we've encountered people who don't leash their dogs, and they're just getting up in Ruby's fucking space and like making our life miserable. I really fucking hate it. I hate it. Hi, me sell hats, okay? Come to old house. Bring coins, hat mouse. Ugh, I love the hat mouse. Dear Jimby, it's been so long since I heard from you, dear. Things are the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Thank you. Soda boy. It's okay. You don't need to be crying, bud. Buddy. You don't gotta cry, little man. Alright. Did I tell you when Ruby slipped out of her leash, she did not attack a close-by dog? Is she all talk? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby is not aggressive. She barks out of, like, fear and, like, she doesn't want to fight a dog. But it's very annoying when she pulls on the leash and is, like, fucking jumping all over the place. And I've watched and attempted so many of these, like, fucking reactive dog tutorials and shit. I've tried. Like, some dogs just are that way. And, like, it is what it is. So we adjust for that and we walk the dogs, like, around, like, 11:30 when we're not gonna run into a lot of people. Buddy, quit crying. It's okay. It's okay, little man. It's okay. But yeah, I mean, it is very exhausting. I love those. I feel very validated by the TikToks that are like, just go for a walk with your dog to clear your mind, and then you come back home like more stressed out than when you left. So yeah, we just adjusted to walking them at a time when they're not gonna run into another dog usually. Because if we were to go for a walk, like, well, Dallas just went with Ruby because like just one of them, they tend not to be as bad. But when it's the both of them together, honestly, Soda ends up barking more than Ruby. Ruby used to bark a lot at like other dogs that we would pass or other people. But once we got Soda, he's doing all the barking, and Ruby's actually pretty calm. Because I think she's like, I don't need to be joining in. He's taking care of it, which is very interesting. Yeah. I don't really know where else I was going to go with that. How's my music, by the way? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? When are you going to have a blunt sesh with them? I wish I enjoyed smoking, but it really, like, it's been really, the last time I did it about over a year and a half ago now. It was really bad for my OCD. Was she good? She was not good on the walk? Yeah. I was just talking about it.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, she was great.
Oh, okay.
Soda's was bad because he's jealous.
Yeah, he was in here crying.
Are you still alive?
I think Pierre's closed today, which is annoying. Pretty awful playlist. Oh, you mean the volume. I like my bird icon. I'm glad. I really wish you could, as you unlock, like, as you have a sub, you can, like, go back to icons you've, like, unlocked. I really wish they would add something like that. Pam's birthday's tomorrow. Okay, I gotta remember that. I think I'll go to the mines again. I'll sell these and go to the mines. The fishing sounds remind me of Velma pleather suit squeaking sounds. I would like to rewatch those Scooby-Doo movies again. I always think I'm gonna like Monsters Unleashed more than I do, and I really tend to not like that movie. Every time I watch it, I'm like, there's good parts, but I just think the first one is a much better film. I always like zone out during the second one. So you think Coolsville sucks. Honestly, the people of Coolsville are fucking assholes. They're all horrible, judgy, hateful, quick to fucking turn on Mystery Inc. fake bitches. Coolsville does suck. The people of Coolsville are all the worst fucking parts about humanity. They do not deserve Mystery Inc. Level 30. Jonathan Jacobo. With a capital B in Jacobo. Hello, Orion. Thank you for the raid. Jonathan Jacobo. Squelch. I need that ring that emits light. Ooh, it's dark in here, dude. Damn, what the fuck? Why is it so fucking dark in here? Bye, Mel. He's gonna get so mad. I closed my door and he fucking punched it. Ah, this is convenient. I didn't know you could do this with the torches. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I brought my fucking fishing rod. Hello, X the Boss Man. Ugh. Die, die, die. Ugh. Oh. I thought it was like an obelisk of some kind. It's a table. A heart shirt. Cute. I definitely have good luck today. That's for sure. The TV was not wrong. Because I'm just getting drop after drop from these guys. Clay. Hang on. Ruby, come in. Come in. Hello. You have a good walk, baby girl? At what age did you decide to be a boy? 22. When I was 4, I asked my mom if boys could marry boys. And I listed like 4 guys, 4 of my bros, 4 of the boys from my class. And I was just like, can I marry him? Can I marry him? Can I marry him? Do you have memories from 4 years old? Very few. But like I have a couple. I have like very few memories. I have one memory of being 3. The day of my 4th birthday, I remember crying because I wanted to stay 3. Oh, I was always obsessed with youth. And I remember sitting at the top of the staircase pouting because I didn't want to come downstairs. I didn't want to have a birthday. I wanted to stay 3. I liked the number 3 better than 4. And then I remember when I was 3 calling my teacher Miss Cease. I accidentally called her mom. I accidentally called her mommy. And it was embarrassing. Even at 3. I was mortified. Crazy to feel any sort of emotion like that at 3. And then I also remember I stole 2 Legos from school. And my parents were like, where did you get that? Because they've never bought me a Lego, you know? So they were like, why does he have Legos? And I was like, I stole them from school. And they made me bring them back to school and tell the teacher I took them. Which I thought was like, she hates me. She hates me forever now. She's never gonna look at me the same way. My teacher fucking hates me now. And I thought that for the rest of the year. Isn't that ridiculous? The guilt. And then, there was one other time that I remember when I was 3. Where me and this girl, I don't remember what her name was, because she didn't stay at my school until she like stopped going to my school after kindergarten. So like I don't really remember what her name was. I'm sure if I went through my old like kindergarten yearbooks or something like that. It was not Kayla Lucario. She was in the grade above me, and she was pretty scary. I remember her always getting into fights with some of the girls from my class, and I was just like, oh, I do not want to fucking piss off Kayla Lucario, that's for sure. But I remember we got in trouble because we were just staring at each other in the playroom, blowing bubbles with our spit. Just going... And those are really the only memories I have from being that young, I think. Age 4, I remember a lot more things. I got in trouble for coloring in a dinosaur not brown. That was very it was so weird. Our assignment was to color in pictures of different dinosaurs we were learning about, and we had very strict instructions on what colors to use. And my teacher was like, "You start with green, and then you color over it with brown." Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, I'm making mine blue. I remember my friend Kelly was coloring hers in yellow, and we all got in trouble. And I remember us having to like push really hard with the crayons to color over the blue and the green and the yellow with green and brown and shit. So fucking weird. So restrictive for no fucking reason. So I remember that. I remember we were reading Little Miss Naughty, and they asked us at the end of... I've told this story before. They asked us at the end of reading the book to us. They were like, what did you think? And I raised my hand. I said, If little Miss Naughty came to my mom's job and messed up all her stuff, I would kick her ass. And I got in so much trouble. And they made me clean up the entire playroom by myself as punishment while the entire class watched. And then they told my mom when she picked me up from school that day that I had said that. Do you remember 9/11? Not really. I remember being told about what happened. We got picked up from school like a half an hour after getting dropped off. I like remember coming home and watching the TV eating SpaghettiOs. Like I like vividly remember that. Because my parents were watching the news. But I don't really remember like much of the day. But I remember the after effects of it. Like we didn't get to go on a field trip for like 2 years because of it. Couple friends of mine in my class, like their uncles and stuff were firefighters that died. So I remember like we would watch like the memorial thing every year to like see when our friends would show up and like read a bunch of the names. Yeah, shout out Oreo J. Palmer. He's one of my friend's uncles. He died in 9/11. He was a firefighter. He's like one of the last, like, he's in a lot of documentaries, interestingly enough, because he's like one of the last like phone calls they have with somebody like in the building. Like, it's so weird. It's really crazy. Whenever I see that name pop up in a documentary, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like a bunch of people I know. Like that was their uncle. It's fucking crazy. Hello, Lauren. 9/11 was my first day of kindergarten. We started school on 9/11 a few times as I was older. In high school, I remember freshman year in high school, it was the 10-year anniversary. And like first day of school or like second day of school or something was 9/11. And we had like a big mass. We went to church and it was a whole thing. I got like weirdly, like the 10-year anniversary of 9/11 was like the first year I realized like I can look up 9/11 stuff on YouTube, and I watched, and it was like really the first time I like really grasped what had happened that day, because I was like 14 and I finally had like a little bit of a brain at that point now. And I remember watching like so many videos of like people on the ground, like just filming people running, and like so much shit, just so much like raw footage, unedited, no commentary, like 30-minute footage from like pedestrian cameras and like video cameras and stuff. I watched so many documentaries, so there were a lot that year because it was the 10-year, and it was really fucking weird. I'm sure I made several fucking Facebook posts like, never forget, which like you shouldn't. It's very tragic what happened, but I don't know. Sometimes the never forget posts I see almost feel like from certain people that I follow or like know, it feels like code for like a lot deeper nationalist beliefs sometimes. I don't know. It's very strange to feel that way, but okay. Crack those geodes. I'll do brown, and then for this one, I'll do blue. Do I want to go to the mines again today? I think I do. I have good fortune, so I kind of want to. Can you make potato chips in this game? I think maybe. I remember when I started making friends with people from different countries as I was like getting older and using YouTube and stuff. I remember finding it very interesting hearing how they experienced 9/11 in like England and Australia and stuff. I thought it was so interesting, their perspectives, especially because they were older too. So they had a better memory. Pickled Lennon, thank you for the raid, Diva. Hello, Micah. How you doing? Hello, hello. Did you do school shooting drills in elementary school? We did in high school after Sandy Hook. After Sandy Hook, my school implemented locks on all the fully glass doors. Isn't that so fucking ridiculous? Like, I actually am, like, realizing, I'm like, the doors were entirely made of glass, but yet, like, they would put, like, a security key fob thing, and yeah, you had to wear your ID to school, and you would get detention if you forgot it, and I remember, like, the few times I forgot it, like, my blood running cold, that I was gonna get stopped in the hallway. I remember my friend Chris, he had his ID from the year prior in his backpack still, and so he loaned me his ID, and we looked nothing alike. Like, you couldn't even, he's Asian, like, we couldn't even, like, pretend it was mine if I got caught. It just doesn't look like me. But so I, like, wore it around my neck the entire day, but backwards, so, like, and just hoped nobody would be like, turn your ID around, I need to see that's you. So, and I remember being, at 2:43, I remember just being like, whoo, and I gave it back. Like, I just was so afraid of getting in trouble, but yeah, like, I detest authority figures so much. So weird. But, yeah, my high school, I fucking hate. When I'm famous and I have accolades and, if my high school ever tries to be like, oh, he's one of our alumni, I'm literally gonna publicly be like, I don't fucking claim you. You made me spend multiple hours a day for years fucking learning to hate myself for being gay. Fuck you. But if my elementary school claimed me, I'd be like, yes, Diva, here's a donation. Because I still have a lot of love for my, like, because it was also Catholic school, but it was like, they didn't give a fuck. But like, my high school was like, let's have a mock election amongst the students. Wow, and the winner is Mitt Romney. Like, I don't, no. I had teachers calling students the F slur. Like, fuck my high school. I literally can't watch Dead Poet Society because I get, like, triggered with how similar that movie is, especially, like, the way they, like, try to instill, like, order and masculinity, like it's fucking military school, on, like, teenage boys. Like, I hate it so much. There's a lot of similarities with my high school to the school in that movie. It fucking freaks me out. I hate that movie. For that reason. Like, I do think it's a good film, but I hate that movie. I hate watching it. Is this new? No. Okay. He'll be done with my watering can tomorrow. Yeah, my teacher in junior year, he called students faggot all the time. And would you believe me if I said he was still one of my favorite teachers? Like, he was a great teacher. Like, he literally, like, he would always forget to advance the slides on his PowerPoints because he would just, like, be able to fucking, he was a great orator. Like, I learned a lot from his class. One of my least favorite teachers was he was supposed to be teaching us economics and government in senior year, but he just treated it as like a military history class because he was incredibly right-wing and fucking scary. The people that I knew I didn't fuck with the most, the teachers that I didn't fuck with the most at my at my high school were the ones, so we had to pray at the beginning of every class 8 times a day. Cult, fucking cult, scary. So we would always say, like, you know, we'd say Hail Mary, and then we'd say live Jesus in our hearts forever, because like that was like the saying that the group of priests that started our school would say. I always knew the scary ass teachers from the normie ones that are just working at a Catholic school because it's a job, because the scary ones would add more shit. St. Joan of Arc, pray for us. St. Michael the Archangel, pray for it. Like, they start listing and tacking on more shit. I'm like, oh, you're crazy. I wonder if this guy's dead. I'd love to name drop him because he's that much of a fucking psychopath, scary, fragile man. But yeah, he was really fucking weird. And I remember him being like, it's really disgusting how gays can be in the military. He viewed the day Roe v. Wade like first passed as like one of the darkest days in American history. Like, when they bust out the Apostles' Creed instead of a Hail Mary, you know shit is serious. You know they're fucking crazy. And like, I don't think people who are like who believe in God or like spiritual are necessarily like, I don't really care about that. It's like the ones who are obsessed with like the rituals and the doctrine and like the Bible as the fucking the be-all end-all like word of God. It fucking freaks me out. It's so scary and weird. Here come the bats. But yeah, it's weird. I sometimes think, I'm like, I probably wouldn't, but if I like still lived in my neighborhood and like even being gay, like if I still lived in my neighborhood back in the Bronx and like was raising a family, I would consider sending my kids to the Catholic school that I went to, just because, like, I don't know, I think that it's run by relatively good people, and I don't know, I don't have like hate in my heart for that school or its administration, even though most of the teachers that like I had have passed away now or are retired. But there's a few of the young ones that I think still teach there, from like the few times I've like gone on the website to like see who the faculty is. Because a few months ago I was doing some digging because I remembered they filmed a commercial for my school. They got like a new administration when I was in 8th grade, and they were like really trying to like update the school and like start a website and like really bring in like new admissions and stuff like that. So they started a website for the school, and they like made a commercial, and like that commercial's still on their YouTube channel from like 2011. And I'm in it like multiple times, and it's really weird to just have like a random day, like, cause like I definitely was like posting on the internet, right? Like at that age, like I started getting a Facebook at like 13. At 13, I had a YouTube channel since 5th grade and stuff. Like I was posting online, but like school was like very separate, especially like on YouTube of all places. Like never would I ever let anyone know or like film anything of me at school. I was pretty private about my YouTube stuff anyway. Like I barely told any of my classmates because I didn't want to get made fun of. for like making Sonic and Webkins videos, you know. But I remember like, and like, so like school just felt very like compartmentalized from like my internet life and stuff. So like, it's so weird to have like a random day, and this was like before like every camera had like smartphones and like people were uploading all their camera pictures to Facebook from their phone and stuff. Like I definitely took a lot of pictures on my camera phone, but like it was hard to get them on Facebook. Like it was really hard to get them off your phone back then, at least for me. So like they didn't go anywhere. So it was just really weird to have like a random day in school where like I'm not even like aware that they're filming, or like just be captured in like that. Like it's so fucking weird to see it. And like see my friends all at like the ages that I remember them, because I went to a different school then. Pretty much there were only one other kid from my elementary school went to the same high school as me. So like after 8th grade, I didn't see most of this people that, outside of like the few times I'd like get together with like one or two of my friends. I went from seeing the same group of people every day for 11 straight years to like never seeing most of them ever again. And it was really fucking weird. I remember like the first few days of high school like really feeling like I made a mistake. I picked the wrong school, because like a lot of my friends from elementary school, we all went to like most of us went to like all boys or all girls schools, so I would have been separated from a lot of my closest friends who were girls anyway. But a lot of my guy friends all went to different schools, but they all like than me, but they like a lot of them did go to the same schools as each other, so a lot of them have stayed friends since then. And I was just like, oh, did I make a mistake? Like I don't know anyone. And like for most of my freshman year in high school, I had like one friend, and it was just kind of like the first person to come up and like talk to me, really. And like we were close friends, but I did not keep up with him after high school because I just kind of thought he was a little mean. I ended up making other friends in like sophomore year. That was when I like really made like a group of friends that like I would still consider my friends. If they were ever in LA, I would meet up with them for drinks and stuff. They all went to college in like different states and stuff, so even if I went to college, we probably all would have gone to very different places anyway. But yeah, my sophomore year of high school is when I like started to actually like form a friend group and socialize and like get out of my shell a little bit. But yeah, freshman year of high school, like I would just show up every day and be quiet and like not talk to anybody, because I didn't want to be called gay. I was just too timid. I was afraid. I didn't know if anyone liked any of the same things as I liked. And I remember trying to like make friends with some people here and there, but they kind of like just looked right through me. It was very weird. Probably because I like was a little gay. A little. I'm like the gayest person most people know. Apparently. I just want to get one more floor. Leave me alone. Akira. Now you're a big gay. Yeah. Last night Dallas was looking at me and he was like, damn, like you look jacked. Like he hadn't like really taken like a long look at me in a few days or whatever. I don't know if it was like the lighting or something, but he was like, it was so fucking funny. Like he could not keep a straight face looking at me. Like he had to look away. He was like, oh my god, like that's my man. It was so fucking funny and cute. It's weird. My like body image issues and like fucking rat brain in my fucking head like constantly still make me feel like I'm like really thin and scrawny. And again, not that that's like remotely a bad thing. Like I never look at like people who like look how I used to look and think negatively about it. It's only about myself. It's fucking weird. But, like, I still think that about myself, and then, like, I have, like, an out-of-body moment. Or, like, not out-of-body, but, like, I have my, like, actual brain hit over the head with facts and logic. Where my sister will be like, yeah, a bunch of my friends from back home were, like, asking me, like, when did you get so aki? Like, they were like, asking about me, and they were like, when the fuck did Jimmy beef up like this? And I was just like, oh, I'm not perceived as scrawny and skinny anymore. Okay. I'm doing something right. Cool. Aki. Aki is like, it's like, it means like stocky. Like built, big, buff, thick. It's more of like a straight guy term. And also a pretty dated one. Like, I have not heard somebody say Aki since I was in high school. Which is very funny. But they were asking the other day, like a month and a half ago. My sister was telling me, yeah, our friend was asking, when the fuck did you get so Aki? I was like, oh, life is good, actually. I will stay alive. Okay. Gotta get my watering can. Need fresh cauliflower. Can you bring me one? Sure thing, Jody. Oh, the traveling salesman is here today. I'll go do that to kill some time. Always killing time. Oh. It's crazy. I'm kind of happy I stayed with the same kids throughout all of school. I definitely wish I had more friends that, like, I would consider, like, my childhood best friend. I don't really have that. Like, I don't. Like, I like, even a lot of my, like, YouTube friends that I met and I was friends with for a long time, like, I haven't spoken to a lot of them in quite a while. Not by choice, just, you know. Time goes on. People live different lives, you know. Oh, this yellow couch is so fucking cute. I'm gonna buy this rare seed. And maybe come back a little bit later and buy that couch. I wanted this cheese for the catalog, so I don't have to wait till I have animals. But yeah, I like get jealous sometimes when people like are like, I've been friends with this person since we were kids. Like, I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. But I've got a great group of friends now as an adult that I have a lot in common with, and they're very meaningful connections. So like, I don't feel like sad, you know. But it is cool when people have like, I've known this person since we were both little. It's very cool. Let me, has to be planted in the fall, that's right. I've known this person since we were both the size of a grain of rice. I do like have people in my life that like I follow on Instagram and stuff that I know from growing up, but like I literally haven't seen them in years. That's why I'm kind of like, I would love my graduating class of like from 8th grade did like a school reunion or something like that. A few more years, probably. Didn't do anything in 2021 for the 10 year, so maybe 2031 for the 20 year. The thing is, a lot of the people that I went to elementary school with, like, they still all hang out with each other. Because it was such a small group, and it was, like, all, like, local to my neighborhood. Like, they all still see each other, like, at least once a week, sometimes more than that. So they don't really need a reunion for most of the class. It's really people like me who live far away that would, like, really want one, you know? If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Even when there aren't worms? I thought it was... Oh! I thought you really only need to dig when you see worms in the ground. The idea of hanging out with people who knew me in high school repulses me. Sorry about it. I think that's valid. I'd really, outside of my, like, 3 friends that I'll, like, we like each other's Instagram stories, sometimes respond to. Still love those guys. And like I said, if they were ever in LA, I would absolutely hang out with them, go out for drinks or something, invite them over. But outside of them, like, I don't care. I don't care to meet up with anybody. It was so crazy. The guy I've talked about who I had, like, I never had any sexual or, like, physical contact, like, gay experiences. Like, I never kissed him or, like, we never jerked off or anything. But I guess, like, the closest thing to, like, a gay experience I had in high school was this guy whose first name I will not say because who knows if he's closeted or what. I don't know what the deal is, and I'm not gonna deal with that. But in senior year, we, like, started hanging out a lot more, only in school, never outside of school. We'd hang out in school more. We would bond over the fact that we both liked, like, Bravest Warriors and, like, Adventure Time, and I would, like, show him stuff about Pokemon that he should get into because he got, like, a 3DS. And he would, like, we would pass each other in the hallway and he'd fucking smack me in the ass or, like, come up to my fucking shoulder and whisper in my ear, I look so sexy and he wants to fuck me. And, like, even at, like, literally even at graduation, he was just like, you look so fucking hot today, which is crazy because I was in the ugliest fucking robe or gown or graduation fucking bullshit. Like, and it was like throughout the entirety of senior year was like experiences like that. Like, I remember there was one time I was sitting next to him in psychology class and he was just, like, rubbing my arm. And at one point the teacher was like, what's going on here? And I was just like, I don't know, he just likes to do that. He just likes to rub my arm and rub my body. It's so weird. And I, like, was, like, trying to act like, oh my god, this guy's so crazy. Oh my god, this guy's so annoying. He's so obsessed with me, blah, blah, blah. But meanwhile, I'm, like, literally having, like, dreams of us, like, running away together and being boyfriends. Like, I was in love with him. And he was really cute. And he still is cute. But so, like, and I never spoke to him again after graduation. Until 2 years after graduation, 2017, I get a text from him, or maybe like an Instagram DM or something. I get a message from him, and he's asking me, like, if I'm looking for a job in the city, because his place is hiring or something like that. And of course, this means to me, like, oh, like, why would he think of me? Like, that's so crazy. Like, clearly he wants to, like, meet up and, like, get lunch and, like, go on a date or something. Like, clearly he's out now and he's in love with me, right? So I'd, like, text him finally and I'm like, hey, like, I'm not really looking for work right now, but I'd love to, like, take you out on a date and buy you lunch. Like, let me know if you're interested. He was just like, I'm sorry, man. I'm very flattered, but I like girls. I was like, that's okay. And then I messaged him. I was just like, I don't know if you were joking or what in high school. Because, like, straight guys, there was such a thing a lot of these straight guys did that I think that they were like secretly a little bit bisexual and like feeling out those feelings. But like, especially at like an all boys school, like there were guys that would just like joke around that they were boyfriends and they were like in love with each other. It was such a, like, I can't, like, I know a lot of you hearing that are probably like, that's so gay, but like it was not, like, it was like a joke. Like, it's so weird. Like, I can't explain it unless you like have also witnessed that other kind of like behavior. It's just so strange. But they would do that, so I kind of was just like, whatever. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, whether you were joking or not, like, I really appreciate you. Like, it was very, like, it felt very nice to be on the receiving end of all that attention, and it helped like let me know like what I would like, that I was gay and I was actually interested in a guy treating me that way. And he was very flattered. He was like, yeah, no problem, man. Like, I'm happy I could have helped you in any way. Like, he was not like, ew, gross, don't talk to me. And then I literally have not heard from him in 8 years. Like, literally. Like, I don't follow him on Instagram. Like, we're friends on Facebook. But like, he doesn't post on Facebook. Like, he doesn't even like the happy birthday post on his profile, right? So I'm like, no contact with this person. A couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago now, I posted like a photo dump to Instagram, and I guess my Instagram is still like, it like, if I post a photo to my grid on Instagram, it like posts it on Facebook as well. So I opened Facebook the other day, and I saw that I had like a bunch of likes from family members and stuff. And one of the pictures was like me after like posting a gym selfie in the mirror, and I looked good. And who do I see has liked the post but none other than this guy? And I was like, no, ma'am. Too late. Too fucking late. I don't know if you finally figured out what you are at 28. And I hope whatever fucking guy you bust open, I hope he loves it, because you are a catch and really nice and sweet. But it's a little too late. A little too late for, yeah, a little too late for this cookie. I'll tell you that much. But yeah. Sorry about it. Jody, I have your cauliflower, diva. Are you home? No. This, I don't even think of this. No, this is her house. Also, when I did some Googling on the business that he was asking me if I wanted a job at, it was an MLM that sells knives. It was an MLM that sells knives. So, like, it was, no fucking way. I don't remember what the brand was. It was 8 years ago, but that's what they sold. I always forget that Pierre's family is religious and they have a fucking church in their house. I always forget about this. It's so weird. It's, yeah, it's so cultish. It's bizarre. Jody! Girl, where the fuck are you? I forget I have this map mod. Literally, where the fuck is she? Oh, she's at Joja Mart. Okay. I forget I have this mod all the time. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. Oh, on mod? Oh, on mod? I forget that you can, like, place things outside of your farm. Like, you can kind of decorate the actual town a little bit, I think. Like, I think I can place paths and stuff if I wanted to. she's on her way home. This is for you, Diva. That looks so delicious. Thank you. It's just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. Don't you have work to do? Hey, what's up, farmer guy? Ugh, the beer is too expensive. I'll have to buy it tomorrow. Sorry. Pam's birthday's tomorrow, I think. I think it's tomorrow, not today. No, I think it's today. Fuck. You want bread, girl? Thanks, kid. No, I think it's tomorrow. Whatever. 2 gifts in a week is not bad. Fresh air of this valley is good for body and mind. I love his portrait sprite in this mod. It completely redeems him for me visually. I've never liked him for some reason. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. Hey, I heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. It used to be a really nice building. Robin has a hot temper. It's better to stay on her good side. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. Water. I know this is different, but who would you date in Harvest Moon games? I don't know anyone. I don't think I've ever played more than like a month's worth of A Wonderful Life. I don't know any characters. Owen, Animal Parade. Yeah, he's cute. I'm not like goo goo gaga. Oh, he looks cool in some other art. In like in-game and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know nothing about those games personally, so. Did you ever do Poot? I played like an hour of it. I hated it. I don't like a lot of these farm sims, cuz Stardew is also like it's pretty fucking instantaneous. A lot of these like farming games, it's like for like every action, it's like so fucking long and boring. Like, oh my god, I hate it. So most of those like farm sims, I like to watch other people play. Like I've watched David play a lot of these farm games before, and I enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm not a big farm game fan at all. The only other game besides Stardew that I've liked ever in this genre is Fields of Mystria, which I really want to get back into because They've added so much stuff in the last year. But I kind of almost am like, well, I'll just keep waiting, because it just gives more and more stuff for me to catch up on, you know? The spirits are annoyed today. Will you stream Fantasy Life again? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. It just didn't grip me. I honestly forgot until this very moment that I even bought that game. I just don't I don't really care for the genre. But again, I do like to watch people play it. Like, I watched quite a number of people play Fantasy Life. But it just doesn't speak to me. Yes, I will be Danganronpa 2 pilled. I will be Danganronpa 2 pilled. I will be playing the new storyline. I'm excited about it. We'll find a Story of Seasons game you like, Jimmy. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'm not really looking for one. Like, I'm okay with not having one, personally. Stardew is great to me. It fills all the things I need. Are you gonna play the new Fire Emblem game? Yes! Absolutely! I'm very excited. Can you fucking play Remind? I do have the post-it note on my computer. Soon, I promise, Mel. Not this week. We have people visiting, but maybe the week after. Let me know when you want to watch the cutscenes on Discord together. I'll do that beforehand. And you can be like, now, do you remember this? And I'll be like, no. And they'll be like, look at this. And I'll be like, oh, I do remember this. We'll do that together like 8 times. So, yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll be all caught up, and I can have my memory refreshed. I actually do remember quite a lot, but I'm sure there'll be like little dialogue and like little things that I will appreciate more having a refresher on. But like the big moments, I remember everything, you know? How many days are left? 8. I'll buy some parsnips. That'll be it. Will the Kingdom Hearts 3 VODs be going on the archive? Yes. The only thing is they're on my old computer, and I just keep forgetting to set that back up to get the files off of it. But eventually, yes. Like, I do have them. They're not gone. But they're all locally recorded because Twitch would mute the VOD, so I had to start recording them locally, which means I have to, like, have my computer upload shit overnight. With Kingdom Hearts 3 when your computer would freeze? Was it? I don't remember. I think I finished it this year, but maybe it was last summer. I don't remember. I think I finished it on my new computer. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at my... Yeah, I did say my old computer. Yeah, I think they're all on there. Let me look at my OBS videos. OBS videos, new computer. Sort by more size. Yeah, wow, I think they're all on my old computer. What is this? This is disease. Yeah, they're all on my old PC. Ugh. I hate setting that thing up, but I gotta do it. Gotta do it. I did upload a lot of things. Like, I think pretty much all of Dream Drop Distance is up there. I don't fucking know. It'll happen. I just forget. I've got ADHD. Sorry, y'all. I forget things. I know it's annoying, but if it's not right in front of me, I don't remember it exists. And that's just how I operate. It's just as frustrating to me as it is for everyone else. Believe me. Arguably more so, because I have to live with it, even off stream. If you try getting fresh air and exercise, I've got the exercise part down. I definitely should be getting more fresh air, but it's been so humid this week and hot. But honestly, once fall like really kicks in, I'm gonna be back to like enjoying being outside for more than the walk from the car to the gym door. Alright, well, what else do I want to do today? It's so early. I think I would like to upgrade my hoe. Next. Okay. Let me bring it with me now. No, I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe instead, actually. And I'll do the hoe after that, because I can use the pickaxe to get through the mines faster. Although, I don't know if I can afford it. I think it's 2,000, so I don't even know if I can afford it today. Ugh! God. This game. The beginning is tough, but eventually I'm like made of money. Upgrade tool Stardew cost. How much does it cost? Tools. Yeah. Copper is 2,000. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not doing it today. That's fine. Dude, I sweat so much at the gym today. I came home, I ate my Chipotle, and then I went right in the shower. I literally felt like a layer of dried sweat on my entire body. It's crazy how much after a shower, I feel the fabric of my clothes better. I'm like, oh, I love clothing. Because I feel like my fucking skin is actually not being blocked by a layer of grime and sweat and oil. I love it. I love the feeling. Hi, Ferocia. Yeah, object permanence is fucking horrible. It's why I don't get offended when my family doesn't call or text me for 2 months, because I'm not living there anymore. So they forget I exist. Thank God my sister started using Instagram stories instead of Snapchat, because now I actually know what's going on in her life, and vice versa. Okay, well, I guess I'll go to the mines then. Bring some food. I have no food. Okay. That's fine. When I first got Stardew, it was so rough the first year. It took me a while to get into it. It's a pretty unforgiving game. I do feel like that's one of this game's kind of downsides. I think it's gotten a little bit better, but I do remember thinking that this game is heavily reliant on its wiki to be understood and, like, done properly. It's not nearly as bad as something like Monster Hunter, which I've never been able to get into because it's so much. Even like the newer ones, I want to like those games so bad, but it's so not beginner friendly, and I don't feel like enlisting a friend of mine to fucking spend all of their time teaching me how to play, you know. But yeah, I do find that this game is a little bit tough in the beginning to figure out, but the payoff is worth it. But yeah, it's very wiki dependent at the beginning. Unless you don't care about spending an entire first year of the game as like a learning experience and learning what is a good idea and what is not, and what's the most effective crop, and like when do you unlock this, and you know, all that shit. I don't mind trial and error, like learning in a game if it's a little bit more forgiving, but for the most part I tend to really fucking hate that, and like that's subjective, but I tend to really hate that like style of teaching the player things, because it just feels like it's a waste of my time, and I always feel like, damn, I fucked up, and I don't feel like and then it just like kills my motivation to try again, because it was such a fucking waste of time. Alright. I think today is Pam's birthday, so I will buy her a beer today. I really should upgrade my shit, my house, from Robin. But I think I need hardwood for that, which means I need to upgrade my axe. So I got a lot more to do. It's only my first spring. I got time. I tried after all my friends recommended me, but I just kept passing out in-game, couldn't figure out how to talk to anyone. Damn. Once you, like, know, like, the basics of this game, though, like, oh my god, it's such an addiction. I love it. I love it so much. My arms are really sore, but that's a sign of progress for a guy like me. I must have done 1,000 push-ups yesterday. That's so cool. Gosh, you're so cool. Hello, thank you. Hey, now this is really something. Thanks a million, kid. You're welcome. You like these nature-ass shit, right? This is a really nice gift. Thank you. You're welcome. I always see Clint here, but he just won't talk to anyone. He just glances over his shoulder now and then. I always see... Oh, why does she keep just saying it to me? Usually they don't repeat dialogue. Have you given yourself grace today? Honestly, no. Why are you bothering me? I want to be left alone. Damn, okay. Like if you did 2,000 push-ups yesterday. If the local fishing scene got a bit more lively, I might expand the shop's stock. Okay. Let's look at the calendar. It's Shane's birthday? Oh, I missed Pam's birthday. And it's Shane's birthday today. Okay, I'll buy him a beer too. With my next to no fucking money. Oh, is it my birthday? I was hoping I'd forget. This is actually really nice, so thanks. You're welcome. Giving the alcoholic beer. Sorry, but it's so easy to befriend him that way. And I feel horrible about it. What? I didn't hear you. I'm busy thinking about something. What do you want? Gosh, you're such a bitch. I forget how much I was into him. I don't really... I might look into some mods that maybe change up some of the men in this game, because I really don't care about any of them as much as I used to. Like, I really only care about Shane and Alex now. I don't feel much for Sebastian nowadays. So, I'll look into some mods. Watering can proficiency, hoe proficiency, iron fence, preserves jar. Make them all furries, but just them. Just the guys. The bookseller's in town today. It's a shame I'm poor. I found this recipe in a magazine. I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. Damn, I really fucking won him over with that birthday present. For you. I saw a TikTok the other day that was like realizing that I'm going to be the villain in every story that like being friends with like someone who's really toxic and then cutting them off and then realizing, oh, I'm gonna be the villain in every story they fucking tell for the rest of their life to their new temporary circle of friends. And I was like, God, that's too fucking real. I'm grateful I have not had someone in my life like that for a long ass time, because it's so exhausting. I'm still mad you can't romance Willy. There was so much pet hair on this. I'm surprised. Is there mods for like romancing other characters that you can get? In the mood for a delicious parsnip. I don't know how much they sell for, but I can probably bring her one and it would get me more than Pierre would buy it from me. I want to have a good amount of money before I go see the bookseller, but I have a feeling have a feeling that, oh, it's not worth it. I'm selling my... Well, hold on. How much does one sell for? Fucking nothing. $35? Yeah, I'm selling one to Evelyn. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, for sure there is. Just saying fishing is my favorite part, so I felt like I kept shooting love beams from my head directly at him and they would just bounce off. Willy friend zone, so painful. Me with Ulrich, or whatever his fucking name is. What's his name? Fields of Mystria, the blacksmith. Characters. Yeah, Ulrich. Marital status unavailable. What if I killed myself? I don't want to get back into the game until they add him as a romanceable character. I know that they know that people want it. I know that they know. It's this guy. He's so hunky. He's so cute. Ah. Like, come on. He loves rocks. That's all he cares about is rocks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold off on playing this game until they add him as a character I can date. Because these are all the romanceable characters, and they are teasing more, right? Or no, is one of them? I think one of them is the dragon. Yeah, these are spoiler characters. Okay, Hayden is great. Don't get me wrong. I am obsessed with him just as much. Don't get it twisted. This fucking... I literally drooled when I met him in the summertime. But Ulrich is so stupid. I just love him. They're both great. Ugh, it's so tough. I just appreciate that... there's at least one non-Twinkie character. Because very rarely is it anyone... All the romanceable guy characters all end up looking like this in most of these kinds of games. So having someone like Hayden was a pleasant mix-up. Shake-up, whatever. But like, ugh. Even the girls, I know so many people wanted Terithia to be a romanceable character. Errol, oh my god, this big ass man. Ah! More dateables. Oh, please. Please. This is still a lot of characters. Like, it's a lot to write this much dialogue for all these characters. Like, I get it. I totally get it. But, like, please! I'm so gay! Please! Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you, girl. Okay. I'm gonna sell this amethyst. And then go to the bookseller. I need to drop on something portable. I cannot do desktop. Yeah. I will probably still play on computer because that's just where my save that I have is. and I do like the idea of like downloading mods for it. But I would love to play it on Switch as well. I would absolutely play it on Switch. I think the bookseller's over here. Yeah, up here. The whimsy of someone in a hot air balloon coming to sell me books. God, that I can't afford any of them of. It's just so wonderful. Like, all of these sprites are just so, like, the patchwork roof. It's so pretty. It reminds me of Beetle from Breath of the Wild, his like big backpack. I love it. What's on the calendar today? Just the bookseller. Is there an official drop date for Witchbrook? I think this fall. I think it's still coming out this year, which that was so crazy to like, after like almost 10 years of this game being announced with radio silence, and to be like coming out this year. Surprise. Like, oh my God, that was so gaggy. I will be playing that. I'm very excited about it. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the mines again. I guess I'll bring the seaweed too. Why can't I craft field snow? Oh, I can. What do I need? And a pine cone. Cool. Thank God. Thank God for those. Okay. To the mines! To the mines! I really wonder when Haunted Chocolatier is gonna come out. Probably not for another couple years, because I still think that Concerned Ape does like everything just by himself, which is very admirable. I'm also just so curious, like, what kind of game is it? Like, is it gonna be kind of like Stardew gameplay loop? Like, what is it even gonna be about? Like, I'm just so interested. I'm interested in the characters, if there's romanceables, because that's part of the fun of this game, is dating people. I'm ready for there to be another big game with a lot of memes. I feel like it's been a while since there's been, like, I guess probably Deltarune if I didn't have everything for that game muted, because I still haven't finished it. But I feel like it's been a while since I've, like, seen a lot of, like, memes on Twitter be, like, about a game. I feel like the last one was Mario Kart. I saw a lot of, like, Mario Kart memes. But, like, yeah, most of the like, pop culture conversations I've seen over the last few months have been, like, TV and movie related. So I'm excited for Pokemon ZA. For all the fucking memes and funny videos. Silk Song's kind of been like that. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a game that I won't be playing for a while, because I still haven't played the first game. I don't know how many there are. But yeah, I guess Deltarune. I like really... What is this? Is this just like decorative? This is so interesting. I've never noticed this before. Have I found... Did I ignore the stairs? I don't even know. There we go. Yeah, Deltarune I've like really been able to avoid a lot of stuff about because I still haven't finished it. I've only done chapter 3. But I'm kind of happy because like I really got like time to let chapter 3 like sit in my mind before moving on to the next one, you know. I will finish. I will fight the knight and I will finish chapter 4 because I'm very excited to like learn more about the story and stuff, but yeah, it's crazy how much I've been able to avoid because I from what I've heard, it's pretty gaggy and cool. I've literally only heard you're gonna gag. That's all I've been told, and that's all I want to know. You could always play chapter 4 and go back and do the night. I've been told that my experience would be better if I beat the night before playing chapter 4. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I've gotten really close to beating it. Like I literally was like one cycle away from beating it multiple times. Like I think I can do it, especially now that they like altered the hitboxes for that like tunnel of swords part in the fight. Also, yeah, I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby bitch. I would have beaten it already if I had any revival mints. But I didn't have any, so I just kind of fucking deal with it. But I can do it. It's really just a matter of like, okay, I gotta pick a day where I'm kind of miserable the entire time. Because I'm gonna die a bunch before I finally get it, I know it, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed and feel embarrassed that I just keep losing. And it requires so much focus that I'm not going to talk a lot, and whenever I'm not very vocal on my streams, I get very self-conscious that it's a bad stream. And I have inner demons that I have to fight, so... Well, I guess we're leaving. I don't know where the fucking stairs are, but I guess we're leaving. I bought a frozen pizza today to eat while I watch a movie later. I've been getting the Banza chickpea ones again, and shrinkflation got to them. They are definitely smaller than when I used to get them, but they have 17 grams of protein per serving, and I don't find it to taste any different than like a normal doughy pizza, like frozen pizza. So I switched back to that one. Because even though they are a little smaller, it's still 17 grams of protein per serving, and a serving is half the pizza. So it's 34 grams of protein for the entire pizza, and so I'm like, okay. Whatever. I'll get it. I'll still get it and eat the whole thing. I think it's a little cheaper, though, than it used to be, so it's shrinkflated, but then also is not as expensive as at least I remember it being. I'm just gonna start saving these seeds. I think it takes too long to grow. I'll process these geodes tomorrow. I definitely wanted to. I'm glad I streamed today because we have Dallas's brother and his brother's boyfriend are coming to visit for a few days, and I don't want to be streaming while they're here. I would like to hang out with them. So, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, they don't get in till like 10 tomorrow, so like I feasibly could stream again tomorrow before we pick them up. So we'll see. I do have some editing to do, but I wanted to stream today because I was like, well, I don't know if I'll be streaming in the like later this week and on the weekend, and then I have to work next week, so I probably wouldn't be able to stream until middle of next week anyway. So I was like, let me get as many streams as I can get in Tuesday, Wednesday. Partly cloudy. Good humor today. Okay. Love the humor. I think one of my crops got eaten by a crow, because I don't know what happened to that one potato, but I'm pissed off about it. Maybe I'll clean up a little bit. Get some more wood. The sword noise makes me want to play Minish Cap. Ah, it's such a good noise. I loved beating Minish Cap because that was a game I remember struggling so hard with as a kid. I just couldn't, for some reason, figure out the swamp dungeon. And that, like, completely impeded my progress. I never finished the game. So, like, beating it as an adult, I was like, ugh. I feel so, like, accomplished. That game is hard, I say, as I watch Lauren play it. Yeah, the final boss is pretty tough. I think it took me, like, I don't know how many tries it took me. It didn't take me that many, because I'm good at games. But, I do remember it being tricky. I did not know about these rocks down here. I'll play it eventually. There's just so many games. Yeah. That's every day of my life is, oh yeah, I'll play that. And then I play a game I've played already because I know I'm gonna like it. Like this. And I'm enjoying myself, so that's really all that matters. In my free time, I haven't even really been playing Fortnite. All I've been fucking doing has been playing City Skylines if I'm not streaming or editing. I have been really, like, addicted to it for most of this year at this point. Mario GameCube Soccer dropped online. That's cool. I didn't know about it. When I have work, when I have time, when work slows down, I try and fail to beat Peak solo. God, I would pay to watch that. That's so funny. I have so many geodes to break open. I'm gonna go do that. Need to get Bing Bong to the top. He needs this. He's divorced. We've played Peak once and we only made it past the first chunk. But we were also playing on a day. I was told that the jungle with like all the vines and bramble is like one of the hardest maps, and we got pretty far despite that being the first time we ever played that game. So I'm still pretty impressed with ourselves. I gotta go talk to the Hat Mouse. I wanna go see what the hats he's got. Ding. Okay. Hello. I think I've donated that alamite before. But I probably should have checked. I think I saw like an actual description. Yeah, okay. I should go to the community center. Oh, I don't need to. Oh, I really need to forage. I forget about the foraging bundles. It's the only one I have so far, I think. Yeah, okay. Let me start really getting that shit. And I'll actually plant those mixed seeds as well that I have. My brain is always just on like the produce ones and the ones I remember taking forever to get, so I gotta remember to donate the foraging. I hate that one. I've definitely gotten better at it, but when there's an ice level, when it's the ice level, I can't tell the parts of where I can actually stand on, so I just end up falling and screaming. So when the Mesa map's in rotation, I'm like, thank God. Yeah, we haven't played really any of the maps. We've also been talking about trying out the new Among Us map for 2 years, at least. We've been talking about getting together one night and playing Fungal in Among Us since I lived in Florida. It's just tough. Among Us is the most fun when it's like 10 people, and it's really tough for us to even get 7. And I think the game is only playable with 8 minimum. It's pretty tough. Pretty tough to schedule. Especially with all of our schedules being so different than it was during COVID, you know? Hire some famous actors with your streamer money. I hire AOC to play with me. Hopefully these grow before the end of the season. Well, I think that's it. There's nothing else I can really do today. So I guess I'll sleep. Berry harvesting, crafting recipe, tapper, mushroom log, wild seeds summer. Alright, tapper, wood and copper, preserves jar, wood, stone, and coal, mayo, don't have eggs yet, so it's not something I'm caring about. Who's your favorite Mexican? I have names. Spirits are in good humor today. I think you have a little extra luck. Cool. Dear Jimby, tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner. Fuck you. We all know I'm not gonna have a partner. Everyone here is a bitch. I was hoping you would say Gaga. Lady Gagita. She's Italian. There's no way I would ever think she's anything but Italian. She will always tell you she's an Italian from New York. She's in the family now. Well, you are the one that can make those calls, so I will go along with that. No, I was gonna say you or Alex, but I wanted to be annoying and keep you guessing. My favorite Latino, though, is very different. Very different question. Doesn't necessarily yield different results, but it does broaden the category. Are we gooning for Sigourney Beaver on Titans? Yes, but I feel like they're just not gonna fucking respect her yet again, and it pisses me off. I personally think she would probably, like, I honestly think that if she went on Drag Race, she would win. But I don't think that the Boulets will give her the win. I just think that they're too picky about the definition of Dragula, which I understand, but I don't know. I love her. Love Sigourney. She is my pick to win. There is also another contestant on the show that is a big financial supporter of my boyfriend. So, I would like them to do well too, because it means they would have more money to spend on Dallas's content. Which in turn helps us pay bills, so. And anyone who supports my man is fine by me. I don't care. I've known many people that follow Dallas on other platforms, and I am not upset about it. I don't fucking care. I'm not weird or insecure, so I don't get oh my god. Holy shit, a trash catalog. Cool. That's awesome. That was crazy. Just as I thought. Trash. I did not know this was an item. I've gotten really lucky. Oh, hi. Hi, Jimby. I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details, and I'll get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. Okay, I never know which is the better option. I feel like it's fruit, because the fruit trees take so much fucking longer to grow and yield produce, and the mushrooms you can eventually also find in the caves, like in the mines. So I think the better investment is fruit, but I could be misremembering. I'm gonna Google it. Which is better, fruit or mushroom cave? Stardew. The mushroom cave is generally better for profit and resource reliability. Late game, neither has significant impact. The fruit bat is better for completing the community center by giving early game fruit for bundles and gifts. Mushroom is generally better. Produce faster, sell for more. Consistent supply of ingredients. Okay, we'll do mushrooms then. Mushroom gives you a better item you can get late/mid game. Okay. You can either set up a cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. Mushrooms, please. Alright, I'll set it up for you right now. Shouldn't take away any time at all. Thanks for letting me do it. You're welcome. I like Demetrius. You don't ever talk to him very much. I don't really talk to many of the characters that aren't romanceable. I would like to change that in this playthrough and get to know more of them better. Mushroom, but how Toad says it in Mario Party. Mushroom! Not to be a fucking actually, but I think it's Toadette. Who says mushroom? Cool, look at all these fucking items. All these clutter items. Moldy couch. Ew. Ew. And they're just free? Wow. This is fucking cool. Can these go outside? They can! Oh my god, this just changed everything for me. This is awesome. What a cool item. I love garbage. I love garbage. Okay. I will go to the mines today. I have been having a muscle spasm in my neck today. It happens every so often. But I think it's honestly because I started playing Stardew again, because I just caught myself sitting like this. When I'm focused, I sit like this. And I catch myself in public sometimes. I'm walking around the store like this. With my arms up. And I have to like... Have you tried Pilates? I do actually think that would probably help me, but I don't have the time. My focus right now is like weightlifting and stuff. But I would like to incorporate maybe doing yoga at home. How's this cave looking? Ooh, what the fuck is this? A wardrobe? Seeds. Okay. To the mines, to the mines. I don't need my watering can in the mines. Bring my hoe. And my fishing rod. Sometimes it's fun to fish in the cave. And then eat them. Raw. Ooh, I gotta end soon. Okay, this will be my last in-game day. Time fucking flies playing this game, dude. Oh my gosh. The last time I looked at my clock, it was 8 o'clock. I was just like, oh, I got plenty of time still. Alright, I would like to get to the 50th floor. Trish on Patreon, I think it was Patreon, was talking about how she wants to do Family Feud, just Trish versus, I don't know, some other fucking podcast. And I think I would do so well on Family Feud. I think we would win. I think we would fucking kill it. Fight me. Frozen geode. Love a geode. Have you guys ever seen a video of them cutting marble? Like, in a cave? I want to look that up after I'm done doing this. Because I saw one on TikTok the other day, and I don't know what I expected, but it was not that. Ooh, Omnigeode. I don't think I'm making it to the 50th floor. My pickaxe is just not that strong. So like every swing is just takes so much energy. But that's okay. I got geodes out of it, which is exciting. You made some marinara sauce. That does sound good. I'd like to cook this week, maybe. I've been busy again, so I've just been getting Chipotle, which it's good for you. Like, Chipotle is very healthy, in my opinion. I never feel like shit afterwards, so I don't mind eating it as often as I have been. But I always feel more fulfilled by a home-cooked meal. I keep making myself French toast in the morning. Wow. Talk about self-love. That is wonderful. God, I wish that could be me. Flower dance. Flower dance, flower dance. I stopped eating Chipotle quesadillas, my fave, when I realized it was inflaming my sciatica. Heartbreaking. Oh, that fucking sucks. I watched a video of somebody at a chiropractor being hung upside down from their feet, and then their chiropractor was going on their back, and it was crazy. And I was like, Mel should do this. I'm just gonna sell all the fucking quartz. I want the money. This houseplant is ugly. I'm selling it. I don't care for this. I can't sell it? Barf. Okay, well, put it here. Tulip. Okay. Bright and sunny day, perfect for the flower dance. Okay. Close the game. Okay. This is insane to me. I've never seen this in my life. I've never considered how marble was mined. And this is what it is. Like, there's just this, like, room underground that they carved out and found a fucking huge layer of marble. And they just destroy it in sections like this. It's fucking crazy. And that's how they harvest it. And that becomes a countertop. Like, how much marble exists in the world? It feels like, are we gonna run out? Like, I feel like that looks like so much. Who is that? I imagine this can become, like, at least 100 countertops if you were just to use it for that and like slice a bit, like slice a chunk off the top, one by one by one by one. Like, I'm sure you can make a lot of stuff from that. But it's crazy. It's so crazy. Look up Carrara Marble Mountain.
What from a distance might look like snowy summits are actually mountains made entirely of marble. Welcome to the Alpine Alps, a mountain range in northern.
There was a lot of this kind of looking stuff in Yosemite, actually, and I believe it was selenite, because they sold selenite crystals at the gift shop. So I believe it's selenite deposits, but it literally looks like snow on the mountains, but it's not.
2,000 meters high. Marble has been carved here since the ancient Roman times, and because of its millennial history, the Carrara quarries have
I'm sorry, but like literally how the fuck did they carve marble before fucking chainsaws? Like that literally sounds like hell. Since ancient times, could not be me. I would probably have to do that to survive. I'd have to work a job like that, but it sounds like it would take me a year to make a dent.
The ancient Roman times, and because of its millennial history, the Carrara quarries have produced more marble than any other place on Earth. The market as a whole is worth over 1 billion euros, $1.1 billion, and produces 4 million tons of marble every year, with 13,000 people involved. The quarries were even featured in a James Bond movie, with Daniel Craig driving an Aston Martin DBS up the mountain.
How is there new marble being made all the time? Like through chemical reactions and like minerals and stuff? Like, how have we not run out of it? Especially now that we've like industrialized and like it's not just being made for like the wealthy elites in Roman times. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like when I think about like natural resources and how much like is used to create anything, or like if I think about like stuff ending up in landfills, like like when I walk around like fucking Macy's or something and I see so much of the ugliest clothes I've ever seen and not a single soul in the store shopping for them, I'm like, what happens to all of this? Especially now so much of it is like synthetic fibers too. It's not going to biodegrade the same way as like a wool sweater over thousands of years. Like, oh my God. The earth is actually inconceivably big. And I learned that when we were driving through Yosemite, I was like, for the first time ever, I was like, wow, actually, I totally understand how we're still discovering new bugs and new animals all the time. I can totally see how Bigfoot could potentially be real and never be sighted, because there was just like miles and miles of just dense, thick forest that like it is not traversable by the average person without like a ton of supplies and skills. And there's no cell service. Like I literally was like 4 hours from home, but I've never felt like I've been in a more remote place in my entire life. It was so fucking weird. The earth is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch a movie about two gay guys that kill someone. And I gotta go put my pizza in the oven. I'm gonna raid Callie, who's playing Dead by Daylight. I should see if she wants to play that with me and Oscar around Halloween, because I've never played it, and I think it could be fun if we do another Just Trish Crew game night. But go hang out with her. I love her. She's so sweet and pretty and nice. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow. I might be able to stream a little bit before we have to go to the airport to pick up our guests. But if not, I will see you sometime next week. I'll keep you posted. Bye!